Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating on the filming.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just take your numbers, please? Are you filming me?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, you are now.
Engaging with you and
Yeah, okay. Can I?
You can take the numbers, mate. 3406.
Thank you very much.
We've only come out.
Can I take your number, please?
3026, and I'm the sergeant, Scott Manning.
You're the sergeant. Okay, thank you very much.
What's happening then? What are we doing today?
Just filming in public. Yeah.
But why around a police station? Because obviously, with it being a premises with police officers inside.
Is this a colleague as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you've come to engage with me? Yeah.
We're in 24252.
Alright, thank you very much, sorry.
But with it being a police, where police are, there's obviously a level of security that we'd be concerned about.
Okay.
Do you not agree with that?
My comment will be no, I don't agree with it. Although, yes, I agree that you should come out and engage with me. That's perfectly fine.
That's what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You why a police station?
Well, it's a social experiment that I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Explain exactly what that means.
Well, I don't have to explain. I mean, don't answer me like that. I mean, if we can have a conversation.
Can I ask you what your social experiment is then, please?
Okay. Well, there's been some abuse around people filming in public, and the police have abused powers. Yeah, and because they've abused powers, am I legally right to be standing on this pathway filming you?
Yeah.
Well then, so basically that's what it is. It's to see what sort of interaction I'm going to get by doing a legal activity. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not see, from the point of view of the police officers, that the vulnerability for us when we're coming in and out, and
so
not everyone's going to know who you are.
Fair enough.
And immediately that's going to maybe cause them some concern. Do you not think you have some sort of civil duty to try and sort of help the police to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable coming in and out of the police building?
Okay. So
what do you think of that?
All right, guys, here we go. Calm start, but don't get comfortable. The auditor is focused, filming quietly when officers step in asking questions. He stays polite, takes badge numbers, keeps it professional. But you can already feel it. This isn't just curiosity, it's control creeping in. The moment someone films a police station, alarms go off, and suddenly a perfectly legal activity turns into suspicion.
I'm gonna say to you, right, one thing. If what I'm doing is legal,
no, I haven't asked you if it's
no,
legal.
but if it's legal, it's not a matter of what you just said to me. It's a legal activity, so therefore I can do it. So by your explanation to me, it makes sense. Yeah. But it's also a legal activity, so you've got to respect that I can do it.
At no point have I said that you can't.
No, I know you haven't,
so I asked you a
but that's the
question,
conversation, and it'll go round.
You refuse to answer it. You don't feel that you've got.
Do I have to answer it?
No.
Well, I've just given you my answer. I just said to you that because it's a legal activity and I can do it, from what you just said, negates it being a legal activity. If it was unlawful, then you can turn around and say, oh, do you know what, we're scared because you're doing something which isn't unlawful, you'd come and arrest me. But because it's legal, I can understand the concern. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being antagonistic, right, or anything like that. Yeah, of course I can understand the concern, but because it is legal, the concerns doesn't outweigh my right.
Now things heat up. The auditor drops it straight. This is a social experiment. Boom. Honest. Direct. He's testing police reactions to lawful behavior. The officers push back, trying to dig deeper, but here's the key point. He doesn't owe them an explanation. Filming in public is legal, full stop. This is where the power struggle begins. Rights versus authority, knowledge versus pressure.
So therefore, you're coming, you're talking to me, yeah? And that's what you're supposed to do. If you want to turn around and say, oh, we want to try to figure out what you're doing and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, that's just what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, then that's fine. And if that's the case, and you've figured out that I'm doing a legal activity, then that should be the end of the conversation, really. I mean, you can come, you can give your opinion, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but all I'm going to say to you is, I ain't doing nothing wrong. And top and the bottom of it is that...
I get that's what you're saying. We're just asking you why you're not doing anything wrong.
Because it says so, it's a law.
No, you've said you're doing a social experiment. We've said what sort of experiment you're doing. That's all we've asked you.
No,
there's a lot of things that are not legal. Listen a second. I could go home.
No, actually, I don't have to listen a second, but I'll let you carry on.
I thought you said we're having a conversation.
No, I'll let you carry on. Well, it's not a conversation with consent. You guys have come up to me to stop me filming legally, and then you're trying to say stuff to me. Okay, but now you're trying to put your opinion onto me, which isn't what.
You said we're having a conversation.
Yes,
conversations go two ways.
I know, but didn't you hear what I just said?
If it doesn't go both ways, it's just someone talking to someone.
Yeah, but does it have to be that I have to stand and listen to what you got to say? You're asking me stuff. I'm saying to you that if you want to ascertain, oh look, loads more. Can I get numbers and stuff? So are they going to identify? Okay, fair enough. Even though you should identify
let me
again.
just explain where I am with this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I know you've explained this is a social experiment.
Yep.
We've got no way of actually testing that. Really.
Well,
Yeah,
the way that you're
opinion,
testing it.
and the fact
Okay,
that
let
this
you finish
is
first.
the fact that this is quite a vulnerable premises. With police officers coming in and out. Quite recently, we've had quite a lot of attacks and people that have been attacked coming in and going out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detain you for the purpose of the search.
Okay.
Using the powers of the Terrorism Act.
Okay. Before you do that, can I just ask you to look in my backpack, in the pocket, in the back pocket, yeah? And there's a bit of paper in there, yeah? It's a NCPP police advice in regards to Terrorism Act.
Okay, well,
yeah?
I'll search
No, I'm just saying, it's got the Terrorism Act.
I've explained the
Okay,
reason
if you want to
behind
search me, that's
why.
fine.
If I've
fine.
explained the
Okay.
reason behind why I'm going to.
Alright. Now watch the tactic shift. The sergeant starts talking about civil duty and making officers feel comfortable. Sounds reasonable, right? Wrong. That's emotional pressure, not law. There is zero legal obligation to reassure police. The auditor shuts it down clean. If it's legal, it's allowed. Simple. This is where you see the difference between someone guessing the law and someone who actually knows it.
Don't agree to it, but okay.
I've
What
explained
can I
the
say?
power, right? And I've also told you my name. My name's Scott Manning. I'm one of the sergeants for the Territorial Support Group. We work out of this building here in Chapel Heath.
Can I just ask if you've got any credible information on terrorism?
Could I
Can I ask you
just explain what I'm going to explain and you can talk to me after?
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
You're detained for the purpose of search, which means you can't leave at the moment. You're not under
Fair enough.
arrest.
Okay, yeah.
You can't leave until I've completed my search. When I've
Fair enough.
finished, I'll fill out a stop slip, which will have all the powers listed on it and the reasons behind why.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand all of that?
I believe it's an unlawful search.
Well, I didn't ask you what your opinion was. I'm asking you, do you understand all of that?
Now things get tense. The conversation starts breaking down. The officers want answers. The auditor stands firm. He's not rude, he's not aggressive, he's just not complying beyond what the law requires. And that's the trigger. When authority doesn't get the response it expects, frustration builds. You can hear it in the tone, less about facts now, more about control slipping away.
No? Okay, fine. Okay, I think I should just take that.
Yeah,
for
can
a
I just
moment,
put this on the floor then, please?
Yeah, it's fine,
Yeah?
yeah, it's fine. Right. What's your name, please?
I'm not going to give my name. I don't think so.
Because I'm not in uniform, mate. That's me.
Okay,
Alright.
no problem.
If you're chalice in the same building, I just assist with the search.
Yes, please. That one.
I'll do that.
You got anything on you you shouldn't have?
No,
Okay, you got anything on you that's sharp or could injure me or anything like that?
no. That's what I'm telling you about. Yeah. Police advice, suspicion of having reasonable grounds, suspicion, and all that. Yeah.
And reasonable grounds also comes from people not engaging with us and telling us what
I do this on camera, but you could say differently. It's on camera. It's on camera. Oh, there you go. It's on camera. It's on your video camera as well. My engagement.
What, saying I'm doing an experiment? And then
Yeah,
you said,
of
what
course.
sort of
Well, that's an
experiment? You
engagement,
said,
isn't it?
Alright guys, here comes the turning point, and it's serious. More officers arrive, numbers increase, pressure intensifies. Then boom, the word terrorism gets dropped. And just like that, everything escalates. The sergeant announces a detention under terrorism powers. This is massive. These powers require real, objective suspicion, not just someone holding a camera. But right now, that line is being pushed hard.
Yeah, but considering, are you finished with the search?
I've finished with the search. I've
Okay,
just got to
thank
carry on
you.
with our checks for the next. So
Okay,
hang on just one minute.
yeah, pull this away. Yeah, fine.
I think, I'm allowed to think, it's what I do, that this whole.
Can I pick up
this
my
whole,
camera?
Not a moment.
No,
this whole
okay.
scenario has been about you trying to provoke this.
No, not at all.
Well, that's what I believe.
Well, did I,
And I'm
was
allowed
I
to believe
rude?
that.
Was I rude
Not
to
at
you?
any point.
Oh, then. So why would I be provoking? See, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
you-
This is the powers that police advice, photography, section 43. You shouldn't be stopping me because I'm doing a legal activity. It says it there. It's a memo that's been sent out to you guys.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can read
try.
into anything
No,
as
but
much
yes,
as you
you-
like.
okay.
At the end of the day.
We'll have a conversation.
Fine. Can you do that one?
So we can
See
go
if
through
we've
it.
got a number or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Did you just call me boss?
Yeah, why not?
You called me boss. Why did you call me boss?
It's a lovely term of endearment, isn't it?
Why did you call me boss?
What would you like me to call you?
Well, I believe that I've just been unlawfully searched.
Right.
Yeah, under section 43. Yeah, I don't agree with 5 officers having to search me, considering I'm doing a legal. There's the bike. There's the bike. Let me
No
take a
one is
picture of these bikes.
suggesting-
Do you know something? Do you know something? Actually, you've done. Listen. 5 of you are standing here, so as far as I'm concerned, you've all searched me.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
even though these guys, you were okay in the
I
beginning, so I ain't got
wanna
nothing,
clarify with you,
no
on film
issues
as
against
well.
you. This guy here, he's there telling me what that I didn't engage in the beginning, but obviously the
Boss man.
video will
Boss
show
man.
differently.
Boss man.
Yeah,
Listen to me. I'm
I'm
gonna
not a
call you
boss man or
what would
anything
you
like
like me
that.
to call you?
Right, I think that's quite disrespectful.
Okay, what would you
yeah,
like me to call you?
in saying that. Right, yeah, I do want to stop for
What would you like me to
actually.
call you?
And the thing about it is, yeah, you believe that you done illegal activity. I believe that it was an illegal
Yeah, well, we'll
search.
have to agree
I
to
told you
disagree
about
on
the
that,
section
won't we?
43 memo and all that sort of thing. I've got it in my bag
Yeah.
to show you. There's nothing that I've been doing. So
No one's suggesting that anything you've done is illegal, because if they
well
did,
then, so all you're
we
doing
would-
is trying to get.
Now this is unbelievable. The auditor literally has official police guidance in his bag explaining misuse of these powers, and they don't even check it properly. He challenges calmly, but the sergeant pushes forward anyway. This isn't about evidence anymore, it's about authority taking over. And when the auditor questions legality, he's shut down. That's not policing, that's control without accountability.
Either you
Information
talk or
on
I'll
me,
talk.
which
If we
is
both talk at
it
the
doesn't
same
matter.
time, it'd be pointless.
Oh
wouldn't it?
well then that's why I wasn't talking earlier on, because I didn't make 2 of us talking at the same time. Yeah,
Well, you were
one
asked,
person at a
what
time.
are you doing? You said a social experiment. We said, what's the nature of that? And you refused to engage with us.
Okay.
Anyone can say it's a social experiment. You need to give us a
Okay.
little bit more.
So
you
if that's
end up getting
if
searched.
that's what you want to do, fine, do it to everybody. If they want to film, it's up to you. It's cool, whatever.
Sir,
But
I'm going to call you sir.
it is what it is.
Sir, good?
Oh, do you know something? I'm just like gonna stand here now because it's too many questions. You.
Could I ask
too
you
many
some
questions.
questions?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. Okay, so I know that you don't agree with our grounds. Those are our grounds, and they're subjective. They're my grounds, okay? And I've explained them to you. If you want to challenge them, you can. But it's not about you filming. Filming was the reason we come over to speak to you.
Okay.
And then once we've gone into that reason behind why you're filming, this is why I've used those powers.
Okay. So
Now-
you had credible information that I could be a terrorist.
How would I know?
Or was it just that you came out to
Credible
talk to me?
information?
No. Well,
If there was
let me-
credible
let me-
information, you'd have been arrested, wouldn't
let me just get this little bit of paper out again, which has the memo on it. Yeah. You haven't read it, have you? You didn't see this, did you?
No.
No. Well, I'm just going to read something to you, which it says in
Sir,
regards
what name would you like me to record
in
on
regards to suspicion.
this? What name would you like
Right.
me to record on this? What name
So
would you like
if you
me to
put
record
if you
on
put I don't need my name, thank you.
this? Declined, yeah?
So the third one, or this one here, yeah. What is reasonable suspicion? Yeah, the code explains that reasonable suspicion must be based on objective facts or information. It can never be based on the personal factors alone. Okay.
I'm quite
So
happy with
have
that.
you got any objective facts?
Yeah.
What are they?
My objective fact is that you was filming outside a police station.
It's illegal.
which
It's a legal.
which could be.
It's legal.
Not at any point in here
It's-
does it
it's
say that
legal.
you've got to be acting illegally.
No, but
Alright, and now the scene looks intense. 5 officers surrounding 1 man with a camera. Think about that. No weapon, no threat, just filming. Yet the pressure is overwhelming. The officers even start rewriting the story, claiming he didn't engage earlier. But the camera doesn't lie. Every second is recorded. This is where truth and narrative collide, and only one of them is real.
film
You're
outside a police
absolutely
station. So why
right.
bother come out?
You're absolutely right.
But why
you're
come
allowed
out
to.
then? If I'm doing
This
something which is
getting into an
legal,
argument which
oh,
we're
I'm not
both
arguing.
never gonna
As
get
what you
into
said
either.
earlier on, or this officer said, It's a conversation, and we've both got a conversation, so it's not an argument. Don't try to twist it, because he's already tried to twist stuff a little bit earlier on.
You're maybe trying to provoke us now.
Not at all. Not at all. So if that's the case, then I'd advise you guys to go.
Well, once we're finished, we will.
Okay, so I'm not trying to provoke you. I'll zip it, or shall you zip it? Which one?
I don't mind.
Yeah, zipping it.
Fine, okay. So you're not going to give us your name. You're not going to tell us where you come from. You're not going to try and put the officers inside that building at rest. The person outside is fine. There's no issues with them. All we know is what we see in front of us now. Your civil duty to really help us to try and do the job a little bit better, to make us feel
That's
reassured.
all you wanted. If I would have agreed to that, you would have probably said, "All right, then no worries."
To make us feel
But
a
because I
little bit
didn't
more
agree to
reassured,
it,
you're not prepared to give
it
us
is
your
what it
name?
is, isn't it?
Is that what it is? You're not going to give us your name?
Now the cracks start showing. The auditor calls it out. If nothing illegal was done, why use terrorism powers? That's the question that hits hard. And there's no solid answer. The officers try to justify, but the logic falls apart. You can feel it, confidence dropping, explanations getting weaker. This is what happens when authority is challenged with facts instead of fear.
Sorry? There's a man in jack boots. Lovely.
Oh, that's what you are, isn't it?
Jack boots worn by paratroopers.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
Right, there you go. There's your form. Alright?
Right. I'm sure you've got what you come for. I'll maybe see you another time. Okay? Thank you. Okay, fellas?
It's a walk of shame, gentlemen.
Alright guys, final stretch, and this is where it all collapses. The auditor reads directly from official guidance. Reasonable suspicion must be based on facts. The officers answer, "You were filming." That's it. That's the entire justification. And it's not enough. Not even close. From there, it turns into pressure tactics, asking for names, guilt-tripping, fishing for details. But the auditor holds the line. No crime, no compliance beyond the law. And just like that, it ends with a walk of shame.